Hey Leo, welcome to One Love Tarot. I hope you guys had a chance to go and check out the intro video to the channel, as this is a new channel for me. So I really appreciate you guys coming to check me out here. And be sure to like, share, and subscribe for me. That would really be appreciated. This is going to be a general basically life purpose reading for the month of October, and not taking those cards. And I'm gonna go ahead and do soulmate weekly and monthly readings as well, if you didn't watch the video. What's going on for Leo? Sun, moon, and rising for the month of October. Leo, sun, moon, and rising for the month of October. My God. Should be accurate true messages for Leo. Leo for the month of October. Go ahead and okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. Knowing what you know and standing your ground and your beliefs and what you feel is right. That's your overall energy. Okay, we start off with the Devil card. Death and Justice, all major arcana initially. I feel like, you know, the Devil right here with Death, either you have not a Scorpio maybe. There's Scorpio right there. You either have a Capricorn and a Scorpio and possibly a Libra either in your chart, or you're involved with somebody else that possibly has at least one of these aspects in their chart. But if not, and this is all you, then I feel like you had this devil energy is just basically, you know, too much of something. It's not really the devil, so please don't let that scare you. And we all can embody some devil energy at one point or another when we allow things to, like, you know, become excessive in our lives, whether it's love for somebody else, objects, money, behaviors, you know, being overly emotional about things, you know, all that can be put under, you know, devil energy. Death is all about transformation. So I feel like you probably dealt with some devil energy, but at this point you are transforming. You are transforming, and you're almost born again. You've got something going on where, and then Justice here. Justice is balancing karma. Justice is whatever was wrong or done wrong, you know, in the past, whether it's, you know, your past in this life, or you know, I just feel like it is, you know, during this lifetime, this particular justice is, you know, balancing that karma. And I believe that your justice is coming. And that can be, and not to punish, anybody else that possibly wronged you, because, we don't deal out karma. God, the universe, you know, deals out karma. And your karma could be that, I mean, your justice could possibly be that you are no longer caring about those things that don't deserve your attention anymore. Where you were overly focused on something, in the past, whether it was a relationship, whether somebody did you wrong on a job, whether somebody did you wrong in your family, you are learning that you cannot change or try to direct somebody else's behavior. And you also are learning that you cannot let them affect you. Not only can you not change them, but you cannot let them affect you in your way of doing things, your way of living. So let's see what else we got. We have the Sun. That's 4 of 4 cards, major arcana. So you've got a lot of energy going on around you that's pushing you, that's propelling you to move forward towards your happy. And I almost feel like there is somebody, and like I said, quite possibly a Capricorn or somebody with that energy in their chart, is trying to re-enter your life. But I'm not so sure that you're going to allow it, because justice is looking straight forward. And I feel like that is what you're doing. You're not looking back. You're looking ahead. You're looking straight forward. You're not trying to go back to anything that, was toxic or, unfair, unruly in the past. Arguments, at home, with your kids, with your mother, with your family, people at work, co-workers. You're not trying to look back at all. You're taking what has happened in the past and you are moving forward. Six of Swords. The Six of Swords actually jumped out as I was shuffling the cards. I don't know if you saw. Like I said, with, justice is looking straight forward. And the Six of Swords, with the Sun right here, the sun, I don't know if you've ever set out, because I like going outside. I love being outside. But when it's cool outside and the sun is on my back, it feels wonderful. And I feel like that's where you are right now with this Six of Swords. You have gone through something, but guess what? The sun is on your back now. The devil is not on your back. You are moving away from those negative coworkers at the job. You are setting out to go and explore, new areas in life, quite possibly a new job, new relationships, new friendships. You are excuse me. You are moving out of choppy waters into calmer waters. You are not trying to be bothered with anything negative at this point. Anything to lower your vibration. You don't want to be around anybody negative. You don't want to hear any negative talk. You don't want to hear any of that. You are strictly moving forward. Five of Pentacles to me right here is you are, with the Five of Pentacles, I don't see you being left out in the cold. I see you building on something here. You're selling to calmer waters to build on something. You may have been torn down back here. So at this point, you're building on something. You're on your way to the Six of Pentacles, and quite I think my battery died on you, Leo. But anyway, we will continue with this. Like I was saying, I don't feel like you probably were left out in the cold, or you had that feeling of being deserted, abandoned before. But I see you moving past that. I see you moving past, you know, dealing with people that were not willing to, you know, have an equal give and take with you. Whether it was like in your relationship, within your family, anybody. I feel like, you know, you're moving out of that. You're building on something here from the experiences that you've had in the past. Ten of Swords, which is an ending. I feel like you were past this, you know, this burden. You're you're reformed. The Ten of Swords is like almost like the Death card. Only the Ten of Swords is, you know, is a sudden death. You know, death itself. I feel like this is something that you have decided to put to rest. This is something you have decided to say, hey, this no longer works for me. And this is you initiating your own, you know, transformation, your own elevation, you know. So whatever was bothering you, you have laid that down. That's done. Tens are endings. That's done. It's a wrap on that. Okay? Yeah. And you're going to do whatever you need to do. The magician has everything that they need to make stuff happen. You can make shit happen. Okay? You're just going to have to use your intuition, to use what you have, to use your knowledge, because you have everything at your disposal to be able to, you know, move out of tough situations that don't serve you, to balance yourself so, you know, you don't have this devil energy going on. You have what you need to be able to cut people out of your life that really don't, you know, suit you, or, you know, don't elevate you, you know, not on the same page with you, looking to bring you down, pull you down. No, no, because in the heart of your reading, you are sailing into calmer waters. You are moving past that rough patch. Anything that's, you know, not, you know, not for your higher good, you're not having anything to do with it. You're not having anything to do with it. And you're making it happen. You're making it happen right here with this magician. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 major arcana in here. And here's you. Sun card. Right next to the 6 of Swords. You possibly have Aquarius in your chart as well. Okay. Then you have the 4 of Swords in reverse. I feel like at this point, you know, you probably, this card was probably upright before, where you were just kind of taking a time out. You were, you know, meditating, taking a time to reflect, not really doing anything, just kind of, you know, taking in everything that has happened, and and you were just right there in that moment, you know, dealing with those circumstances. But right now, you're not. You were trying to make things happen. You're trying to make things happen. You know, you're not steamrolling, but you have come out, you have gained the knowledge that you need to gain. And, excuse me, You have gained the knowledge that you need to gain. You have gathered your tools together, and you are constructing. You are constructing mentally what it is that you need to do. You are planning, how it is that you can move forward, what you need to do, what you need to buy, who you need to hire, what applications you need to put in. Who is a better suitor for you? Because you have several people possibly, trying to court you, you know, possibly trying to court you, possibly, people from the past with this double energy. I feel like if that's a person, that's somebody from your past, you know, right there, quite possibly. So Leo, keep pushing on. Keep looking for better. Not necessarily better. I'm going to say better people in the sense that, somebody that is on a level playing field with you. Somebody that is wanting to give you, an equal give and take, have an equal give and take with you in a relationship. Don't allow people on the job to talk to you any kind of way. I'm not saying be, subordinate or disrespectful, but just stand your ground and know that if a job is not for you, if it's not, in your spirit for you to be there, then you possibly need to try to gain your footing so you can maneuver and possibly, go to another job, possibly start your own business if that's something that, you've been thinking about for a long time. Possibly put applications in for another job that is better suited for you. But don't let yourself get to a point where you are in the Nine of Swords energy. You have the Ten of Swords right here. Done with that. Don't let yourself get in a Nine of Swords energy where you feel, you're all up in your head and you can't move and you can't sleep and you're just unhappy. Anytime you feel like you're unhappy and you can't quite pinpoint why, then that is when, the Four of Swords needs to be flipped upright. And you really need to go within, take a time out, take a breather, and, try to use your intuition to gain insight into what it is that will, raise your vibration, help you to fulfill your life's purpose. Okay, Leo, so that was your monthly reading for October. And don't forget to hit the like button for me, you guys, and the subscribe button on top of it, please. If you enjoyed this reading, I hope you did. I will see you next time, loves.